Hey, do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in life after death? What if all your dreams and nightmares are pieces of a puzzle you once knew? A place and time waiting for us in the heavens. What if all this isn't real? Are you? Join me as I go looking for answers. What's up, you guys? I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Today, guys, we are at Antietam Battlefield. One of the other bigger battles next to Gettysburg. And we're going to be exploring today, guys. And we hope to bring you along on this cool adventure. So yes, guys, without further ado, enjoy the video.
Died here, honey.
How many?
23 people. This spot.
So there was 23 dead soldiers here?
Uh-huh.
Let's try the spirit talker. I'm standing here in front of the Paranormal Legion Infantry battle marker. I'm trying to communicate with any spirit that was killed on this very spot. Is there anyone that wants to speak to me? Are there any soldiers that want to tell me how they died? Did you fight on Lee's side? Were you a Confederate or a Union? Did you say you were a Union soldier? You were hit by a mortar, you said? Cannonball? Do you remember this battle? Was it bloody? Do you remember what it was like that day? How was the weather? How was the weather when you were fighting? Did that say rain? Did you die with your buddies at your right side or left side? Do you think this war was even worth it? What was the battle about? What were you guys fighting for? To end what? Okay, guys, we're gonna keep it moving. That was a small burst session. This battlefield is huge, guys, but you can tell there was at least 54 killed here, 91 seriously wounded. That's crazy, guys. So, like, I've been to Gettysburg, and Gettysburg is huge, but then you start hearing about all these other battlefields. And I was talking to my wife, and I was like, you know what, when we're coming down from New York, I'm gonna try to find more battlefields, and we found this battlefield, Antietam. The crazy thing about it is, it was just as big and bloody as Gettysburg. So if you love history and you want to learn more, you know, do your research, man, because I never knew about Antietam. But once you start learning about the history and the locations where everything went down, it's fascinating to think that the whole U.S. up here in Maryland towards Washington, Virginia and all that, just constantly fights, people killing each other. You know, a lot of it was about slavery, Indian slavery, You know, so it's crazy because I know Abraham Lincoln wanted to end it. He wasn't all for it anymore, and then Confederates with Lee and other generals, they didn't like that, so Civil War broke out, and then here we are today. We got our freedom, right? Let's keep it moving, guys. It's crazy, guys. Look at that. You got the cannons. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the battlefield goes way out that way, all the way around. We're gonna head towards the bridge that I've been wanting to explore. I don't feel like, I mean, we could walk it, guys, but it's hot and it'll be a long walk, and we got other places to go to, so we'll keep it short. Can you imagine, like, you saw those photographs, babe, where like all the people just laying there?
Yeah.
And then remember when we saw that movie Glory, the way they would march? And then they would fill their gunpowder rifle.
Like, let's just go.
And go,
Boom.
and then he just walking to their death.
Boom. That's crazy.
Like modern warfare nowadays, what you got? Semi-automatic rifles, sniper guns. But back then, all you had was a musket, your sword.
And then you're just lucky if you get home.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, you're going to war, you know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know you might not. You're 90% chance you're not coming home.
Yeah.
Compared to today's wars, I mean, look at this, guys. Beautiful. Look at this. Erected by the state of Maryland to her sons who on this field offered their lives in maintenance of their principles. Walcott's First Maryland Battery, USA at Antietam. That's just wild, man. Let us hear today in the spirit of all the brethren who built and more than a century ago, rededicate this building to the advancement of peace among nations, to the brotherhood of all mankind. From address delivered by J. Miller Towns, Governor of Maryland, September 2, 1962. Reconstruction of the historic Dunkirk Church. That would be a cool movie, guys. Hollywood, if you're listening, Netflix, make a movie about Antietam. Use that church as a starting point and the bridge. Wouldn't that be cool? So this young generation can learn what went on, you know? Why you get to dress the way you want to dress with your pretty little lipstick. Gotta throw a little comedy in there, guys. But yeah, man, this is no words. Let's keep moving, guys. So here we are, guys, at the second corpse. Again, you have to, this battlefield is so big, guys, that you have to drive to different parts of the battlefield. See? Oh, look at these ants. So we're here, the Westwoods. So this was like Union Confederates. See, McLaws, Walker. They were coming this way by the church was over here somewhere. The Northwoods is that way, Eastwoods and the bridge. It's pretty insane, guys. Antietam Battlefield. Never knew about it until I did my research, and I was like, yeah, you know, there couldn't have just been one battle. There was fighting everywhere, all over the U.S. Can you imagine, guys, all the soldiers standing here, maybe laying down on their stomachs, shooting that way in every direction? And then, I don't know if it was a Confederate and the Union, but going at it, running down the hill, or being surprise attack, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if you come out here with the metal detector and you start exploring. Might find some interesting stuff. Maybe some pocket knives, some cannon tracing. See? The Baltimore Battery Confederates fired from this spot into the Union forces in the cornfield. It included a 12-pounder iron howitzer, the only one of its kind among the 500 cannon at Antietam. So the Confederates were on this side, into the cornfield that way, and then this way towards where Gene's at. They were firing in that direction. That's crazy, guys. So the Confederates were all on this side. Maybe they were marching from the south upward towards the north, and then they were here, and they're like, "You sons of bitches, come get us!" Boom, boom. You know. But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you really fighting for? Just because you're trying to bring change to the world, you know? What's this? So I guess they were all occupying all these woods, the Confederates. They were just stationed out here, hiding in the woods, shooting towards the cornfield. Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, it's nice and quiet, beautiful. You know, it looks just like a national or a state park would look like. But it wasn't like that a long time ago. This thing was moving. People were yelling, screaming, shooting, knowing they were going to die that day. You know, they will become a part of history, man. And here we are, talking about them. Crazy, right, guys? And now it's just a park. Come visit it, learn some history. But again, back then, when you were standing here and you had to say goodbye to your wife and your kids, you knew that was your last day, man. Like you weren't going to come back. There's no way. And if you did, would you really want to share that story? Check that out, guys. More Battlefield. And that's the visitor center. So when we first got here, we had to stop there. Then we got a map, so now we're on the other side of it. But look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Guys. So we're now walking towards Mama Cemetery on the battlefield. And it looks so angelic, so peaceful. But to the right of me, there were some churches during the war that were set on fire, or some barns or something. I think there were barns, buildings, farms, you know, farmhouses. I would say farmhouses, not churches. There were some farmhouses that were set on fire, and right here is a little cemetery. So this cemetery's probably been here pre-war. Been here all these years, guys. Look at this, guys. Historic cemetery. Yeah. So this is all the Mama family. This was all farms, you know, before the war. And they have their own cemetery. Beautiful. Let's try to contact the Mama spirits. Hang on, guys. Mama, are you here, Mama? Mama, are you here? Are there any spirits with me right now? Are there any spirits that would like to say something in regards to your past? Do you miss being on the farm? Mama, was that you? Are there any soldiers who want to come through as well? Trying to get active now, guys. Trying to pick up a little bit. Mama, are you here? Miller? Anybody? Did you work on the farm, Mr. Miller? John Miller? 1900s, guys. What'd you do on the farm? What'd you raise? Cattle? What'd you grow? Look, guys, it says caution, wasp. Should I stay back here, guys? Did you say wasp? I shouldn't go over there, right, or I'll get bit, right? The cemetery is beautiful. Is this a child? Look, guys, these are all babies. Are these children? Were these your children, Mama? You had a very big family. Did you have a beautiful, beautiful family, Mama? So I don't know if this is the Mama cemetery, like the family Mama, or they just named the cemetery Mama, guys. So, but they all have different names. So, who am I speaking to, Helen? What's your name, Spirit? Talk to me. Talk to me, Spirit. Susan, are you here? How are you, Susan? Were you young or old when you passed away? Is there any message you want to give to the world? Anything you want to let the world know? Are you guys in heaven and you can go back and forth whenever you choose to? Huh? Rebecca, can you hear me? Let's try the other spirit box, guys. Give me a second. Now I'm using the necrometer. Are there any spirits here that would like to come through and give a message to me?
All true.
What is your message to the world? What is the name of this cemetery?
Had a flock raxer.
What? What's the name of the cemetery? The grass is really pretty here, guys. Which way do I go? Straight? There's a lot of bugs flying around. Mama family, are you here?
Is that cool, Rick?
Is there anything you want to say? Any children want to come through and say hello?
Thunder.
Are there any children with me right now? Mary, can you see me?
Or two eyes.
Were you all farmers here?
All of them.
Can you tell me the name of the disease that killed you?
Acute infa.
What disease killed you? Look at all these children here. Was it yellow fever, tuberculosis? What was it?
Stay alone.
What killed you guys? Old age, disease? Whose child was this?
Rioted.
Was this your child? Such an interesting place, guys. It's almost isolated from the rest of the world. Look at this.
Yay.
Your cemetery is beautiful. I'll have to go, guys. Can you say goodbye? Any last words? I'm leaving.
Gracious.
Bye-bye. Is there any spirit that wants to appear right in front of me? Can you jump? Okay. I need somebody to show themselves. This will detect you guys. Come on. Can you stand in the field? I don't know, guys. That one looks interesting, but you could just be trying to map things. But look, it's got legs and arms. Alrighty, guys. the hell? It's like a Bigfoot. Look at that. Hey, big giant. Probably just going crazy. Crazy thing, guys, is we've been driving for another 10 minutes and we're still on the battlefield. This is how big Antietam Battlefield is. Now we're going to a bridge. It's supposed to be a very beautiful bridge, and it's called Burnside Bridge. But all this is battlefield, guys. Look, all this, everywhere we go, everywhere we've been, monuments, fields. I'm assuming we're going the right way. But I saw this bridge on I think the Google images. It was really beautiful. I said, you know what, we gotta check this bridge out. Look at this, ain't that gorgeous? There's the bridge, guys. Beautiful. Look at this bridge, guys. Oh my God. Man, that's amazing. So people died on this bridge. They were fighting over this bridge, back and forth, crossing and shooting and crossing. See? So they were defending the bridge. 50th Georgia of Brayton's Brigade, 20th Georgia. That's wild. Well, I had it on that so you could read it, guys, if you want to read it. Really pretty, right, guys? And there's Victoria over there. She starts to run quick when she's scared. Pretty awesome place, guys. This is Antietam Battlefield. Well, guys, this was pretty much our last stop, was to check out the bridge, and we're heading over to Harper's Ferry, but I'm not telling my wife, so we're gonna see what's going on over there, guys. Catch you on the next video.